Hey, yo, what's up to everybody out there? Welcome to another edition of the Roundtable Talk. I am your host, C Money, and first off, Happy New Year's. That's right. This is our first video in the 2026 New Year's, and we're starting off on a good foot. And we're starting off with Hotspots in South Florida. And with that in mind, we are taking you to Cold Springs, Florida, which is a city in the Broward County area. And with that, we are taking you to Crow Square Mall. Now, in Broward County, there's two malls that has similar names. You have Crow Square and you have Crow Ridge. Crow Ridge is in the the eastern part of Fort Lauderdale, and Cold Square is in Cold Springs, which is in the northwestern part of Broward County. And we are now going to come into Cold Square now. Let's see, you have Deco Dreams, Cold Springs City Hall in the mall. Okay, let me give you a little bit of background of this. This mall opened up in 1984. Now, this mall does have a lot of amenities, and the one thing that's interesting about this mall, it has one of the last remaining locations here in South Florida. Now, I'm not going to say here in Florida, but it does have one of the last remaining locations here in South Florida. We're going to go and start, I guess we're at one end of the mall, so let's go over here. Now, the location I'm talking about, we're going to get into that in general. Now, I just entered through one of there. We're also going to do another episode on the outside area, because there are several shops on the outside that, probably would be, great to think. And I've seen a shop that I never knew still exists that's out there. You have several high-end stores here. This is Old Navy and the Children's Place, Box Lunch, I don't know what the name that is, Shoe Palace. You have a lot of places here and a lot of shops here. Now, one place that I will be doing an extra video of is a place that I visited down in Miami, and it's at another shopping mall that we did last year. We did a video last year, and it was this location. Well, I'm gonna put it to you in perspective. In this location, at this mall, there was a place called Arcade Zone, which I happened to do a video of their Aventura Mall location, because they have a location at Aventura. So I ended up doing a video at that location. Now, they also had a location here, which was their first location that got made. So we're gonna try to figure out what that is. Now, the unique thing about this, their food court is kind of weird, because you see how it wraps around. You have a Haagen-Dazs, you have a lot of stuff. There's a Popeyes, there's a Subway, there's a Charlie's Churromania here. Workaholic, whatever that is. There's a lot of places, and there's also stores inside of the food area as well. You have Twist Hub, I don't know what that is. Chow Cajun. You have Arepa Mania. You have a lot of places. Gregory's Coffee, Go Green, CBD, T-Mobile. You have a lot of places. So the food court sits in the middle of the mall as well. So we're going this way. We're probably gonna have to go around the other way, go back the other way, because I know there's probably more shops the other way as well. There was a lot of high-end stores. If you Google Coral Square Mall and check out their Wikipedia, you can see that they have a lot of stores like Jordan Marsh and Mervyn's. They had different types of stores that occupied this actual mall within the 80s and the 90s, and now you have Macy's and JCPenney's and Kohl's that are occupying, even Mad Rag, Toy Stop, Tourism. There's a lot of stores, some that we might know of, some that we might not know of, like Cream. I don't know what that is. JD, don't know what that is. Hollister. And some of these stores are probably stores that, because I don't go to malls as much, you're not going to find. JD seems like another Foot Locker type store. And also you have New Square, which is pretty much, you have different stores. Express is over here and stuff like that. Pretty much you have different stores. Now, Tilly's and a lot of these stores in here. Now, I have not been here since a while. Now, remember what I said about the store that I did an episode in back in Miami? They have a location here, which is called Arcade Time. Now, remember, this used to be Arcade Zone, where it actually had, remember I told you Arcade Zone had a location at Aventura Mall, and I happened to do the Aventura location, and I never did the location here. And I guess the Arcade Zone, oh my goodness, the Arcade Zone is actually, they still exist. They are Aventura. Remember I did a video, and they have another location in Oakland Park over there. And they also, so they only have two locations now. The Oakland Park, which location, and the Aventura location. And Arcade Time have different locations. And this is one of the interesting parts. Now, what I wanted to come in here for is a place that I thought that would have still been open. And apparently they are closed, because the last time I was here, I ended up getting a membership with this location. And apparently they is closed, and I'm so hurt and I'm so mad about it. And I'm talking about FYE. Oh my God. Because I looked on the website for the different things, and they did say that FYE was here, but oh my God, FYE is fully closed. This was the last remaining FYE here in South Florida. Remember, back a year or two ago, I did an episode in Georgia at the mall in Warner Robins, and they actually had an FYE in the mall, and I actually visited. The last time I was here at this FYE, I ended up getting a membership with them, where you know how you get the rewards program and stuff. I ended up getting with them, and it was so nice to where I was like, hey, I can actually have it, but I didn't realize that they actually closed this location, and I am like so highly upset, because now, I wanted to walk around in the store, see what the store had and things like that, but apparently that's not the case anymore, because I can't do that because the door is closed. Now, if you go on the website of Core Square Mall, it will show up that FYE still exists, but if you go in the mall, it's going to show you that they don't exist because they're closed. But like I said, this has to do with basically gentrifying and the changing of times. Nobody really goes inside music stores anymore, because now you can digitally download your music. You have Pandora, you have YouTube Music, you have Spotify, you have all these streaming apps for movies, Hulu, and Netflix and all of that, to where, and then you have free, like QB and all these other places where you can get free stuff. So like free shows and movies and things like that. So why would you want to go in a music store? But they still do exist, because remember I did an episode in Warner Robins, Georgia at the mall, and they actually had a FYE there, and that was back in, I believe, 2024 if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, this mall has been around since the 80s, and it has seen dramatic changes, in a lot of the places. Different places have came and gone. I honestly can't tell you what is the longest business here. I can only tell you probably maybe JCPenney, will probably be the longest business here, because a lot of these businesses, you know, probably started out in the 90s or probably opened up in the 2000s, and they've been here for a couple of years, and some probably have been here and left. Some probably has been here for a few years and then ended up having to go away. So we don't know what exactly is. They did say they did have a Cinnabon here, and I was looking for the Cinnabon because I know Auntie Annie's is also part of the Cinnabon is part of the Auntie Annie's family. So I was thinking, okay, maybe they have a Cinnabon. Oh, never mind. Never mind. If anybody know anything, my pet peeve is Cinnabon. If anybody know anything about me, they know that one of my guilty pleasures is Cinnabon. Whether you get me the regular classic roll with the pecan and caramel, my girl know about this, or you give me the 4-pack with the pecans and caramel. So trust and believe, I know all about Cinnabon. Trust me, when I went to Georgia and Warner Robins, I was so happy, and I almost fell out when I found out the bus station at Warner Robins, which is at a gas station, also had a Cinnabon there. And I was like, oh, even though the Cinnabon, they are pre-made rolls, because the Cinnabon is not open, and they leave some out. Like they have like probably somebody that comes in during the daytime. Like right now, they'll probably have somebody there making cinnamon rolls and stuff, and then they close at a certain time. And then at night, people can just go pick up the rolls, you know, that they have sitting out. They have like maybe different types of rolls there, like cinnamon rolls, and you can just pick them up and go like the regular ones, not the specialty ones, because I know specialty ones you got to get while they're open. But okay, but I will be getting me. Hello. I will be getting me a Cinnabon before I leave. So let me see where we're at. I think we're back to where we started at. Hold on, let me get an understanding. Yeah, we're back to where we started at, because apparently this is where we're at. We're back to where we started at. Now, it took me about 12 minutes to walk this mall without stopping or anything. In my experience, it'll probably take you close to 30 minutes about walking and stopping and walking and stopping, because I just normally when I do these videos, I just walk around and show you the mall or the location without stopping to go inside the stores and shop and stuff like that. I just show you the mall itself. And it took me about 12 minutes for me. Now, on a regular person with, stopping, every few seconds, it'll probably take you roughly around 30 minutes to walk around this mall. And probably if you're going inside of if you're stopping at each location, looking through the windows and stuff like that, it'll probably take you roughly probably 30 minutes or so. But if you're going inside of these stores and shopping inside of the stores, it'll probably take you a little bit more time inside of these stores to go and shop and stuff like that. You got a Beyond Nail Lounge, you got a Foot Locker, which where we came in at. Spencer's is one of my favorite stores. When I used to do promotions, I used to have a fog machine, and I bought it. I believe it's from Spencer's. If not Spencer's, it's from Hot Topic. But I had a fog machine, and I used to use it when I used to do promotions and stuff like that, and all of that. But yeah, this is something interesting. So it'll take you roughly, I would say 15 minutes, 15 to 30 minutes, depending on how it is. Like, see, I walked around in this place, and it took me no more than 12 minutes because I'm a fast walker, and plus, I went around here and saw a couple of things. Now, I'm gonna sit in one of these relaxed chairs for a second. Now, one of the reasons why I wanted to do this location is because I wanted to check out the Arcade Time, which is the location that I told you that they had, that I did at the Fall Shopping Center. and that probably was the former location of Action of Arcade Zone, which now they had several locations, and now they only have two locations, one in Oakland Park West and one at Aventure Mall. And we did a video of the one at Aventure Mall. I had the pleasure of visiting the one that's in Oakland Park, and it kind of gives you the vibes of Chuck E. Cheese. You know, it has like a play zone for the kids and stuff like that, and all of that. So it kind of gives you a Chuck with the video games and stuff. So that one is kind of basically like for kids. The one in Oakland Park. The one at Aventura basically is more of both. It's for kids and adults because they have not only kiddie games but adult games. And Arcade Time is the one I visited at the Falls, and I wanted to compare to see if this one is the same as the one at the Falls, because the one at the Falls had a retro room with nothing but retro video games, and I just wanted to see like, okay, let me see how the video games is there at this location as well. Because I happen to have time, and I said I want to come to Coral Square, and you know I see a few restaurants that I see that are interesting to me that I wouldn't mind eating, and of course I'm going to get my Cinnabon, things like that. And I will be getting up in a minute before I end the show to go do my last walkthrough. But as well, we're also going to do we're going to do also we're going to do about 3 videos. This is the first video. We're doing a video. We're going to do a video of Arcade Time, because we're going to go inside of Arcade Time and do a video there. And then we'll also, matter of fact, we're going to do 2 videos. We're going to go do 2 videos, maybe 3, because we're going to go inside Arcade Time, because we're going to go take a look inside Arcade Time. There's no need for us to actually do an actual video. You know, we still have time. If we can make it back happening up, we can do a video at Arcade Time. We're at, let's go play some video games. Let's go play some video games. Let's, do something. So we're going to do Arcade Time. I also want to do a video of the outside, because there are several shops. This is one of the very few malls other than 163rd. Like, most malls, you don't see that they have a lot of outside, like stores in the parking lot area and stuff like that. Like when you go to Aventura Mall, or if you go to a lot of these malls, their parking lots are just parking lots, but you do have, places in the mall to where they have outside, what you call it? They have. Oh, what I was saying, yes, the lady was trying to get people, the sale vendors. Well, a lot of these malls, some of these malls, they be having like outside stores that are in the parking lot. I've seen it at several shopping centers, down here in South Florida, and I know if maybe one of the places, one of your malls in your areas probably have, well, not only they have inside shopping stores, but they also have stores on the outside that's not connected to the mall. Oh, Charlotte Russe. I never seen that in a while, and I thought that was gone. There's a lot of stores that you would have thought that you thought was gone, and they probably still exist there in certain areas, like FYE. FYE didn't exist at one point, and the last FYE remaining is here was supposed to be here in Coral Square Mall, but apparently it closed, and they're still advertising. So that means, because of that, that means it recently closed, meaning that they just closed it like sometime last year, like the ending of last year, because it looks like that had been, the bake shop. It looked like that it just recently closed, and that they're doing away with a lot of the equipment in there. So, of course, there's a lot of shops down there. If you want to know more about this mall, you can also check their website out. Go to Coral Square Mall and check out their site. They have Lifeline. They have a lot of kiddie toy shops and places where you can buy kids stuff and everything. And they have a lot of this stuff that does exist. So, like I said, this is Coral Square Mall. It sits off of Atlantic Boulevard and University Drive in Coral Springs. Oh, this is a yogurt type healthy spot. So we're gonna go walk over to we're gonna go walk over to Arcade Time. I'm gonna spend the rest of the time in the Arcade Time. So if you wanna know more about the mall, you can if you've ever been to this mall or have memories of this mall, you can comment at the bottom of this page. You can also email me, roundtable00@yahoo.com. And you can also check it out. Let's go check out Arcade. I don't know if this one has a restaurant, but I know this one is interesting. Let's check it out. I know the one at the Falls has a restaurant, and I want to see if this one actually has a retro arcade area. I like some of the games that's in here. This is interesting. I wonder, do they have a retro area? Oh, they do retro arcade. It's not as big as the one at the Falls, but they have Super Mario Brothers, The Simpsons, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, one of my favorites. Dig Dug, where's Dig Dug? Dig Dug is somewhere on here, but anyway, I'll get it. But oh, I love it. They Sonic. Oh, okay. Y'all already know. I got my card. Hold up. From the other location, so I'm gonna see if my card actually works. Let me use it at one of these things. Let me see if my card actually works. If it does. Oh, it works. I got it. And I still got credits on it, and I'm gonna add more. Y'all know. I know in the last video when I did the Arcade Time at the Falls, the music was over there, and they had to, sometimes when they play music on my episodes, when it's music, they have to mute some of the parts of the episodes because of the music and copyright. So you're not going to be able to hear all the music that's on there, but they're not playing music here. But apparently I'm gonna have my fun. Okay, that's it for right now. But let's go walk around some more. But yeah, this is Arcade Time. Oh, they got my favorite bowling game. They got a lot of this. Oh, and charging stations. Yeah, so I don't have to go to the front counter. And what I like about this is that you can use this card at any location. When I went to Arcade Zone, you had to buy a different card for each location. And I felt like, to me, that was a lot. And the fact that, I was like, no, I don't want to buy a different card. I want to use just like Dave & Buster's. I use my card anywhere at any location. Oh yeah. So okay, we are, let's walk around a little bit. Let's play a little game. Some of the games I'm into, like the ski ball and stuff, and some of the games that I'm doing. But I like the fact that this is nice. This is great. Ski ice ball, which is also known as ski ball and stuff like that. So I'm actually liking this. NBA hoops. Now this is not as big as the other location, and they don't have Arcade Time trivia. Oh, I didn't read. This one doesn't have a restaurant, because I see here it's just a regular arcade without a restaurant. Now I'm guessing the restaurants are inside the food court. So hey, go have your fun in the restaurant. Let's go back to the retro area. Let's go back to the retro. Oh, there go my Dig Dug. Oh. Dig Dug is right there, baby. Dig Dug is right there. I have a handheld arcade Dig Dug at my house that I bought from somewhere. I don't remember where I bought it from. And Tapper. I know what Tapper is because I've played that at Arcade Odyssey. If you've ever seen my video of Hotspots in South Florida, check out Arcade Odyssey. That's another good game room that I've been to and things like that. But this is, oh my God, when I tell you, I am forever loving this place. This is one of my go-to arcade places. I like the one there. There it goes. There goes Dig Dug. I like the one at the Falls because they are a little bit bigger and their retro room is bigger than this. And they also have a restaurant, but I didn't eat at the restaurant. As you can see, if you go back and look at Hotspots in South Florida, I did a food review of one of the restaurants that was inside of the falls, but not exactly at Arcade Time. So let me go see how many credits I have left over on this. Since I've used some at the Wizard of Oz, let me go see how much credits I have left over. Card balance, let me swipe it. Oh, I have 2,366 points and 120 credits. Wait, let me see my history. Oh, now you don't want to tap? Oh, because I haven't been to Arcade Time in a while. So, it's okay. It's all good. It's all gravy. Oh. You can cut this. You can win you a big old Xbox system. Try having fun with that. All right, let's go outside the mall and let's go finish the rest of the mall. So this is Arcade Time. I'm going to go in here in a little bit and play some games, but I just wanted to give you an understanding of arcade, and this is their prices. 400 credits for $20, 700 credits for $35. I might get the $35. Have a little fun. And then I also save a little bit for later on when I do come back to, when I do come back. I always like to keep credits on my play cards. So when I come back, I'll have credits on there and I can add more and it'll have fun. So yes, this is Coral Square Mall here at Atlantic Boulevard and University Drive here in Coral Springs in the Broward County area. And this is where it's at. If you want to know more about it, check out Coral Square. Google them, check out their website, preserve the ocean and its marine life. Oh, did we look at the fishes? Well, I don't know if we saw the fishes, but did we look at the fishes? This is beautiful. This is one of the malls that this is one of the rare few malls that I've ever seen an aquarium inside of the mall. But it's either I'm smelling Auntie Annie's or I'm smelling Cinnabon, but something smells sweet and something smells good. Oh, it must be the Dawn Pan because I see Dawn Pan right there. And plus Build-A-Bear Workshop. But okay, so this is it. This is Coral Square Mall. This is the Roundtable Talk. If you want, email me, roundtable00@yahoo.com. Don't forget to comment at the bottom of this page. Also, don't forget to check out our videos and hotspots in South Florida where I go and visited some of the hottest places to go at, whether it's shopping malls, shopping centers, arcades, family fun centers, and everything. And also check out our History South Florida where we go and we check out some of the historical places in South Florida where it's an historical building, a historical landmark, and things like that. And also don't forget to check out Traveling with the Roundtable Talk where we go to different cities and different states and go to different areas to explore different areas. And also don't forget to check out Food Review South Florida where we take you to some of the best mom and pop South Florida restaurants that are not nationally chained, and we give you a review on spots to go to for having a nice meal. Now, I'm not going to do a food review in this place because apparently this is a location that has a food court, and I'm going to be going to the actual food court to eat some food from there. But this is one of the places where I'm just going to go and enjoy myself. So I thank y'all for watching this. I thank y'all for watching this episode. As always, I say stay safe, stay blessed, stay hydrated, and I will see you in the next episode, which will be in a few minutes. I'm going to do an episode on the outside of the mall. And this is the Roundtable Talk. I am your host, C Money. Take care, and finna go play some games.